It was kind of saving someone, but then we had to. Yeah.
So there's a line also in the trailer which says, "To save one among us, we can kill anybody."
I think at core, survival, any animal, any species on the universe, for it to survive, it will go to any length. I think, that's how the nature and universe works. I think.
Yeah.
So if at survival at stake, I think it's a natural instinct to save oneself.
Yeah, because initially her
There's
character.
no crime motive.
Right. Initially her character, it's only to feed her children.
Yeah.
She goes to any level.
Yeah.
But once the same man who actually
Yeah.
turns his eyes towards the daughter, that's when she retaliates. And
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think
Leads to crime.
all actions are dependent on two things, which is survival and circumstances. Our characters, our actions, our whatever morality, all of whatever the programmed good, bad, in everything what is being built, when you are thrown at your survival or circumstances throw you, a good man might go become bad. A bad mind, it's how the nature of it. So it should be non-judgmental. It's very hard to be in someone else's shoe. What if at all? Assuming that you were in the mother's shoe, what could have you done? So
but when you were actually opted for that role, did you question him what is this character? And it's like through and through you're like instigating your children to go kill someone, to do this, to go to any extent.
So
when-
his way of narration was justified. So I didn't have to go and ask why
Okay.
such an instinct. And actually, when we do something, it had an explanation. It had an inner explanation. So we never needed to go behind for an explanation. It was said. It was justified with the flow. So that was not
So by the time they come to her, she's saying that dialogue, they had been already scarred so much in life. So it's very easy to say that why is that she's saying that we want. By that time, they had already gone through a lot of scars in their life for them to even to utter, to say that yes, we got to do something to just be alive.
Very
Yeah.
true. So when you were actually writing the character of Jafar,
Yeah.
did you actually write a dwarf character, or after seeing his role in Pavakadaigal, then you changed the character into a dwarf character? What
It was
that?
not initially dwarf.
It was
But
not.
when I saw
Okay.
Game of Thrones, I always wanted to cast a dwarf.
Oh,
In
okay.
Game of Thrones, one of the most central characters is a dwarf. Dwarf.
Hmm.
And that's not a stereotypical role as well,
Okay.
where it is mocked upon or looked
Yeah,
upon or
right,
nothing
right.
in Game of Thrones.
Huh.
So I was always had the intention of wanted to see whether where I would want to give it explain. And when I saw Pavagadagal, I thought yes, right. And why not? It's normal. It's human. Why is it? I mean, it was not a physical shortcoming. Isn't a shortcoming at all. So I wanted to treat that character the way it wanted it to be, and still deliver being that brother's character.
I could see only in the initial, just one frame or one scene where people mock at him, but throughout the film, it is like, I mean, he takes the lead when when his brother is suffering or when he's going through some pain.
Yeah.
This is the guy who actually
He's the Lakshmana
he's
of the
more-
thing. He's
yeah,
that obedience
the bolder-
and prayers thing. His obedience is his character.
Yeah.
Nothing, unquestioned. His wrong
Right,
analogy.
right.
Maybe the scripture that is a wrong one.
Right.
But deep down, it is obedience. It was nothing. It was unquestioned loyalty and love for his brother. That's it. Yeah.
But even in Pavakadaigal Jafar, oh my god, this guy scared me off. Yeah. I'm like, I was thinking, what is this guy doing? He's so short and he's like killing people, like left, right, center. He's not even bothered without even an iota of guilt or no expressions.
Yeah.
And he was doing it so coolly that okay, fine, this is how I am. Types. And he did the same here.
Yeah.
Even in this film.
Yeah.
How did you pull off that character, Jafar? I mean, I know that you actually wanted to become a choreographer,
Yes.
right? So how did you land up here? As an
But
actor?
Pavakadaigal. That's the main reason.
Okay.
Thing is that I like violence. Actually.
You like violence.
Watching violence.
Thank God. Watching violence.
Yeah,
Okay.
not doing.
Not doing. Okay. Let us be specific in that.
underline.
I know.
And
Yeah.
I have that attitude like I'm not lesser than no one.
Oh.
I have that attitude normally,
Okay.
and I want to treat me equally.
Mm.
Don't be sentiment with me.
Okay.
I want to be equal. You and me are same. Nothing is there. If he is tall means everyone will tell he's so tall.
Ah.
If I am short means everyone is telling he's short.
Right.
Then what you are expecting to be? So everything is equal. I'm different, but I'm happy with that.
Mm.
So
That's so
I
good.
Yeah.
He's so confident.
Yeah.
And I think, each one of us, in our own space, I think we have our own, what the societal norms, the drawbacks that are societal norms, quote unquote, are like, people say that anchor should not be as obese as me. And then people say that actors should not be dusky. And actors should not be so tall. They should not be so short. They should not have a long face. Oval face.
Yeah.
Everybody.
There's always an opinion.
Right,
That's
no?
only a description.
Exactly.
Your opinion is an opinion.
Right.
It's not truth.
Right.
Or it might
But on
not.
the flip side, I think we all must be having our own strengths wherein we deal with the life the way it is. Because she says, if you could just narrate one of your experiences wherein your skill was actually appreciated.
Actually, I did my studies in Singapore and all. So
Okay.
we have this Caucasians, and they come and they're like, "Oh my God, you have such a beautiful tan skin. How did you do this? How did you get
What
it?"
creams you apply?
They need to burn themselves on the beach to get close to that.
And then
And we're
that
putting in
is
this much of a cream to get to be them.
Exactly.
but when we come back to India itself, the north looks down at south and you're like, oh my God, you Madrasis are always dark and black and blah blah blah. But then that is how it is. So internationally, it's an acclaimed color. So I'm done with that.
See, that's how it is.